How you feel?
When you get a ball here.
All right, this weekend.
She up too.
Not do interview.
What?
Not do interview.
Oh, nice.
Where do you take the stream?
Hey, boy, bring back good memories right there.
Yeah.
We here, MPTV, Alex Wyche, owner, founder, minority baseball, softball prospects, minority prospects, the brand, Hillwood area, Antigua, man, Infielder for Tennessee, man. How you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
What?
Man, doing well, man. You know, going back to those videos right there, man, what did that bring back? Man, if you think about, you know, earlier today, I was thinking about those teams, man. A lot of those guys that was on your team, Trey Phelps, Nazim, Antonio Anderson, a lot of those guys are big time guys, man. It was a privilege to kind of have you guys down there in West Palm in Miami, man. What did that bring back type of memories, man? Those images.
I mean, it's crazy because like a lot of the guys that that were at that minority baseball prospect event are now either in pro ball or in college ball. You know, like it's crazy how like a lot of minority prospects out there are like thriving out here, and we have a couple here on our team that are doing really good, and it's good to see like all of us out here doing good.
Yeah, we gonna get into that a little bit later, man. On Christian Moore and Kavarius Tears was in our first All American game in Mobile, which is dope. That you guys played together and you got a chance to see. Damn, Christian Moore probably have maybe the best college career and year ever. Just in general. So we're gonna talk about that being on that team, man. But one, man, we want to say congratulations, man, for winning the Natty, man. Everybody saw the pictures of the parade and all that, man. Tell us a little about it, man. How crazy that was.
It's insane because I don't know if you know, but it's the first national championship for the baseball team here, and I mean it's crazy because I was walking around yesterday like my teammates and we were getting food, and this old couple comes up to us and it's like, you don't know how much like bringing back a championship really means to us and Knoxville and really like the state of Tennessee, because I mean the baseball program here was built by our head coach pretty much, and he's made this like program what it is. So I mean like without him and this fan base here, like this whole like state of Tennessee is like they bleed orange. Like nobody mess with the other people on the other side of town over there.
No, for sure. I bet, man, at this point, man, you guys are like, I ain't gonna say, y'all like heroes, man, in the area, man. So I know that's dope. And then you have 2 more years, man. So It's something that you can cherish for the rest of your life, man. So not being long, man, I wanted to jump into it, man, and uh, not just a congratulation to you, man, but your opportunity, man, to give back to others and give them the little story and history of, why you chose Tennessee. So just a little history on for us and minority prospects, guys. Ariel Antigua, man, 2-time MBP All American, 2-time home run derby champ, man. When you went to, if you was at those games, and we had first round of top 10 picks, etc. Man, when you got out of those games, one person and one name everybody talked about was Ariel, man, because he not only dominated in BP and in and out, showing the love, etc. But in game, he balled out, man. So again, man, I still have people and scouts talk about, how successful you were in high school. So leading into that point, what went into the decision with not going to the draft and going to college?
So I was going to South Carolina at first, and I don't know, I just something about it didn't feel right. Like senior year,
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't know if I could. I don't see myself really going there. I was like, all right, let me see what other offers I can get, and I visited here, and it was probably the best experience I've had in at any school, like visit wise, like with the coaches, like no matter what. Like they played a big part into me coming here, and not like let alone like Simo, Burke, Kavaris Tears. They like on my visit they talked to me and they were like, if you come here, like we're gonna do some special things, and it was just crazy because we talked about like what we could do before I came here, and then just ended up happening. But it was like it was difficult at first because I didn't know what to do because I got hurt my ACL.
yeah,
So I was like, do I want to go to school or do I want to go play pro ball? But I was like, if I go play pro ball, like I won't get the treatment and like for my knees I would if I came here. You know what I'm saying? So like it wasn't like a big decision for me because I knew like I'm hurt, so my value in the draft went down. So if I
right,
go to
right.
college, ball out, I'm gonna get my value gonna go up no matter what. And we just finished winning a national championship. That just helps everything else.
Yeah, so going into say your recruitment and choosing a school, like you say, you decommitted, commitment that you had when you was younger, and
Yeah.
then moved into Tennessee. Um, what kind of sold you on Tennessee? Was it the environment, or was it more of the coaching staff?
Everything. Like you come here and there's like you can't not love it. Like right now I'm on the field right now, and there's families on the field right now. Like
Yeah, for sure.
there's like no security at the field. Like families come through, take pictures. Like that's not a big deal. Like this whole thing is crazy. Like this whole like program is different. Like, there's no program like us. Like the head coach, that man, like that's the man. Like
No,
I would not play for any other coach. I'd rather play for him my whole career if I could.
no, that's dope, man. So just moving forward with when we talk to high school, our All American game this year is pretty big. Just going into high school kids, man, and parents. We try to tell them to make the best decision for themselves, and not joining on the hype, man. So making sure they go on them visits, talk to the coaches, build that relationship, and like you said, when you touch down, it should feel like home.
Yeah.
Um, and I know when you first got there, the first thing I told you, man, talk to damn Simo. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Talk to Christian. He's been there. So, that's a big thing, with kids, man, making sure you talk to kids that look like you and seeing how you being treated and how it's going, man. So it seemed like it's dope that you went there and been successful. Give us a kind of a day in the life, man, in the fall for you at Tennessee, man, from when you wake up to practice to school.
So, I'll wake up around like 7:45, 8. Like shower up. I'll go downstairs, go get breakfast at our little cafe, and then after that, I'll go to study hall. I don't have any in-person classes in the fall, So I'll just go to study hall, knock out my work for the day. Then I'll probably go up, get on the game for a little bit because I got some time to kill. Then go get lunch, and then I'll come to the field, and then I'll do my early work, like early fielding. I'll get my early hitting done, just a little long toss and all that. And then we'll have like practice, maybe a scrimmage that day, and then we'll lift like on the fall. We'll lift 4 days a week. We won't lift Wednesday, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday off, and then Wednesday's like a 9 inning scrimmage day, so we just out there all day.
How was the transition from, you did play in Florida, bro. You know what I mean? Not like the ball was weak, man. You played at a good high school, good talent in the Florida area. How was the transition from a high school senior to being a freshman on the national championship team?
It's crazy because this whole like everything's different. The only thing that's not different is the game of baseball, like how it's played and stuff like that. But everything is just slowing down. Like obviously high school baseball is easier, but like just slowing yourself down, like in every moment, like while you're hitting, like no matter what it is, just slowing yourself down because not like even when you're not trying, like you don't even realize you're swinging hard, but you don't even realize that you just got so much adrenaline pumping through your veins. You don't know what's going on sometimes, but I mean, everything's just staying calm. Like nothing, the baseball don't change. Just you out there, just having fun.
Yeah, for sure. Again, we talked about it earlier. You was teammates with two, MBP All Americans with Christian Moore and Kavarius Tears. What did you learn from them guys? I can imagine being on a team with Tears had 20 plus bombs too,
Yeah,
but with Christian Moore just was out of his mind this season.
yeah.
How was it with him every day, on and off the field?
I mean, so on my visit, I linked with him first because like that was I just figured that was who I was gonna click with first. So I
Yeah,
just hit him up and then we clicked. But I mean, seeing like how he's progressed over the years because obviously I watched like the games for like his freshman year and all that. I mean, he went from swinging at dang near every slider that was thrown at him to taking sliders and sending sliders really far. It's crazy. Like that man, he just gets done what he needs to get done. Like he's not gonna do too much. He's not gonna do less. Like he's just gonna do what he needs to get done so that he makes sure he feels right. Like his swing, like if he's not feeling right, say like after practice he'll go in the cage and he'll make sure like he feels right before he leaves, stuff like that. He just like he don't let like little things get by him. Like he wants to make sure like he feels right in every situation, no matter what pitches come in. So it's cool to like even just working with him is cool.
no, that's dope, man. It seems like when you guys were playing, just because we had you for 2 years, it feel like a dad, man, hoping, nothing bad happened, hoping you continue to ball and things like that. But, watching the national championship game, I got a chance to see, you hugged my boy with the beard, when he got off and then, you finished that final game at short. Uh, how big is being a good teammate is in Tennessee, man?
So that's like the main thing we like feed off of is the energy our guys bring and the energy like the crowd brings, But
Yeah.
like our team this year was like I don't know what it was, but you could not separate us. If you was gonna fight one of us, you was gonna have to fight all of us. Like no matter what it was, any situation it was, we was always together. No matter like if we were down, we're not gonna like give up. There's just none of that on this team. Like every guy here like wants the guy in front of him to do good,
Yeah.
and then if he don't do good, the guy behind him is gonna back him up. Like we just got. It's like that's the most important thing for a
Yeah.
coach and as a player.
Nah, that's dope, man. Going into, everybody expects, especially your MVP All American, you expect to go into college and produce like a Trey Phelps and like you and like a LeBron and different things like that. How is the competition level when you get into college? Because everybody is all American, man, especially in the SEC. How is that competition level going in? I know it starts in the fall.
Yeah, it's a lot different, and it's just it really depends on how well you prepare yourself for those moments against those better pitchers. But a lot of it's just like recognizing like how he's throwing to you and seeing what he's throwing to the people in front of you. I mean, obviously he's not gonna throw you the same way he throws to everybody else, but he's still going. It's just realizing stuff and seeing what you can pick up from how he's throwing to this guy, and oh, he threw this pitch on this count with that guy on base. It's just realizing all the little things and picking up on stuff that no like other people don't really pick up on. So it's just that.
So going into those last couple games and those innings, and they bring you in. I always think of you as probably one of the best bats in the country, right? But coach brings you in, with your glove. Um, national championship up one. How is that, man? Going into that game, being a shortstop right there and looking for the ball. You had opportunity to make a nice play, which would have been dope.
Yeah.
But how it is going into the game like that.
So the other day, I was talking to Coach's dad, V's dad, and
Yeah,
he was telling me that he started the same way. Like he would go in to replace the shortstop, like at the end of the game, because the coach like trusted him and stuff. And like his dad told me that, and I thought about it, and it was crazy because I mean, you see him over there, and it's like he sees me in himself. So I think it's kind of crazy to like think of that. And like when he throws me out there, it's just like I mean, it's just another day. Like I'm just
yeah,
going to get another ball. Like I'm
yeah.
not thinking about the game's this close. Like I'm not thinking about none of that. I'm literally just going out there, and I see the ball hit. I'm gonna go get it. Like in the championship game, I was just standing there, and I think I was sipping on some Powerade,
Yeah.
and I just got out the bat. He goes, "Oh, you're in." I'm like, "All right, I'm out there." And I go out there and shoot. I black out for the first 2 minutes, and then get that play, and then I almost had him.
No, that was a dope play, man. Going into winning it, um, and knowing that all your hard work paid off, and all the stuff Coach Preach worked, man. Um, how was that feeling at the end of that game once you guys won it and got a chance to kind of celebrate because it was a tough road. You know what I mean? How was that?
It still don't feel real. We still, we'll text in our group chat and be like, we're actually like national champions. Like, and
Yeah,
it doesn't feel real. And it's still like it's crazier because there's not been one, in Tennessee baseball history. So it's crazy. So I mean, a lot of our guys, we take like a lot of joy in what we've done. Like the guys before us, they really set like they set a good path for the guys that are here now. So and then they just like it all trickled down from those older guys from 21, 22. That team trickled down all the way down to us, and it's just that's history.
now moving forward, man, from your freshman to your sophomore year, going to play a big role into the team. Probably top middle of the lineup, shortstop. Um, what are your expectations, and then two, what are you doing to prepare, man? I know it's a big season. You won a national championship, man, as a freshman, man. Dang, only thing you can do now is repeat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So and get ready. Hopefully in 2 years and get a chance at the draft. So, how's your preparation? Where's your mindset going into next year?
My mindset's good. It's just I'm not really focused on like the next season because I'm just taking everything one day at a time.
Yeah.
We're still trying to process what just happened and stuff like that. But like I see it as like I'm just gonna have to step up, be a leader next year and make sure our guys are as close as we were to our guys this year, and just make sure like everybody got each other's back. Nobody feels envious towards anybody else like on the field, even if they in their spot, because I couldn't. It's hard like it's hard to sit there and see somebody else in your spot, but like you just got to be a good teammate. That's where being a good teammate really like pulls through because it's like you want him to do good. You never know, you might get thrown out there, and shoot, you wishing good upon somebody, you might get some good out of it too. So
Yeah. Nah, man, we gonna try to go into the chat, man, and see if the chat had any questions.
all right,
Um, we got a chance to be here with Ariel Antigua, man. Freshman year, winning in a national championship, being on the field, went on that final out, but also in high school, one of the top players in the country. Had a minor injury, which would kind of fluctuate your draft, man. But I think you still would have had an opportunity to go well. Always about the right team, but end up going to Tennessee, and it fell right, man. Sometimes it's more luck than doggone than anything else, man. But it fell right, and you were on a great team, man. So, um, what would be something that you would say if you had a brother that's in high school, that's a guy like you, that's a high draft, opportunity, but going into a Power Five, what would be the biggest thing you would recommend or tell them?
be I mean if they're gonna go to school, make sure that's the place they really want to go, and if it's not, then that's when you really look into where you really want to go and really see where you fit in, because like I feel like when you go to like a new school, like I feel like you don't need to like try to fit in. Like
Yeah,
you like be yourself, and then let other people follow you. That's really how it is.
yeah,
It's just allowing like stuff to flow and stuff like that. But it's not like for a kid like in high school. Like for me, it was like what can I do now that when I think about it in the future, like I don't regret my decision on why I didn't do this, or
right,
why did I go there instead of staying with my dad, or going to the field or something like that. It's just making sure you stay on top of everything you got to do, but you set your priorities straight, know what you got to get done. If you got a girlfriend, make sure you focus on baseball, and then
for sure,
she come after.
for sure.
So it's just making sure you got everything in check and checking off all your boxes of the stuff you got to get done, and just making sure you stay on top of everything, because once you lose sight of something so small, like it's just hard to get back to stuff.
No, for sure. The academic piece, bro. How's the academic piece being at Tennessee, prestigious school, man? Academically really recognized as a high school, man. So academically, how are you able to manage? Um,
It's actually not that hard because we have study hall, like I said, and we have somebody in there who literally takes care of us and makes sure we get our stuff done. If we don't get our stuff done, then obviously we don't get in trouble for it. So we just got to make sure we get our stuff done, and she makes sure we get it done. So we're really not like we're never behind on work. We're always like 3 weeks ahead. Honestly, like a month ahead of all our work.
no, that's dope. You know, a couple more questions. In high school, I always watch how hard you train and how hard you work, and your work ethic, man, was second to none, and it really showed on the field. Now being at Tennessee, at a SEC, how is that? I ain't gonna say work ethic, but how's that training and eating plan? Are you feel yourself getting bigger, stronger? Are
Yeah,
the lifts different, than what you were doing in high school? How is that?
yeah. The lifts are not like really different because I try to train with the best people I could have trained with.
Yeah,
But the only thing that was really different was the nutrition side of the things. Because I mean, I wouldn't say I was like I didn't eat the greatest, but I mean I didn't eat terribly. But here's you have what you need to succeed. It's really up to you to take all those opportunities and take them by the hand and go with it. Because our nutritionist, like, she makes sure we have food before the game, food after the game, no matter what. Like during the game, I don't know if you be seeing the memes of our players, Uncrustables and stuff. That's
Yeah.
because she makes sure, like, she'll go to Publix, buy those Uncrustables, and bring them to us before the game.
That's dope. That's dope. Like that's the biggest thing with kids these days. We work out hard, but we got to make sure that we eat the same way, man, and eating the right things because we want those good games, not those bad games, man. But again, man, we know your time variable, man. We know you're working hard, Ariel Antigua, man. We happy that you came on MPTV live. Trying to see if somebody had a question real quick. It came up and came off, Roy. How do we get back to that question?
Snoop.
But yeah, man, we'll any other question, man, we'll tune in and we can get a chance to ask Ariel, personally if we if it's some type of important question, man. But again, man, we appreciate you, man, tuning in, man. We always here to support. Anything you need, man, we here to support, man. So again, man, Ariel Antigua, national champ.
Sir, appreciate it.
Man, all love, bro. We appreciate you, man. Anytime you in the city, we will try to catch some games anyway, man. So again, holla at us, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
All right.